ang daming natatakot na mga guys ngayon na na-express yung soft side nila because yung culture dito sa Pilipinas is parang na-impose sa atin na kailangan yung lalaki ganito, kailangan yung lalaki para makisig lang.
Personally, like upon myself, I've never gone through that because I've always been very quiet growing up. I've always been soft spoken. I've had friends who would call out some of our other classmates, and you know, I have this thing where I like to observe people, and I've observed my friends who did the calling, and my classmates who were being called out, and I realized it hurts them. Diba? It hurts them, it offends them, and they feel alone and they feel scared. And being a small guy like myself, I wasn't very big when I was young. Parang sabi ko lang, I don't want to feel like that. I don't want to be that way. And I don't want to be the reason why he feels like that. So I try to make friends. Dumating dun sa point na even in my own family, I was asked by one of my uncles if I was a member, and I got offended. I not because I wasn't or I was. It was because parang whoa. It's the way you use your words. It's the way you talk, and it's the way your voice sounds that is offensive. Na parang there is something ultimately vile and wrong with this kind of personality, and I don't want to feel like that. I don't want to be like that. And so I told myself, I just won't do it. Especially, I have to admit, I did not agree with it when I was young, pero it wasn't reason enough for me to bully anyone. And I'm just happy that I never had to do it. Not to say that I'm a better person, just to say na um, I guess even at an early stage, I was a little bit more sensitive as to how people would feel, and I wanted people to feel the way I'd want to feel. Like you're always safe, you're always welcome to share your opinion, you're always a part of a bigger group, and so personally, I never practiced any of it. Growing up, in my it was late. I have to say I became an ally pretty late. Siguro mid-20s now when I started saying things like, Tol, stop. Alam mo yun, tigilan mo. It doesn't make you a better person. Doesn't make you a stronger man. Doesn't make you anything. It just makes you sorry. Di ba? Wala eh. Hindi mo pwedeng gawin yun and you're not supposed to do it. If you don't agree, then don't agree. But don't put people down. Ganun lang. And when I became a parent, it was even more apparent that you have to stand up, especially for young ones. Not necessarily your own children, but sometimes you see young kids being bullied into and being called names, and it just shouldn't happen. So I think it's part of how you're raised, how you grow up, and the kind of environment you're in. But really, it's not necessary at all. Toxic masculinity, that is.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Ako naman, actually, I 100% agree with Sir Romnick. Coming from the youth perspective, me personally, when it comes to toxic masculinity, whenever I've met people who are toxic when it comes to someone's masculinity, I tend to really cut them out of my life because, of course, you don't really want that type of toxicity to be part of your life. As much as possible, you want the people who surround you to be positive, to always be supportive and whatnot. So the fact na, but personally, then my personal experience, I haven't really met anyone who has shown me that type of negativity when it comes to toxic masculinity, because of course people know who I am, how I am, and I'll say it upfront. And I'm really comfortable with myself. Although I am straight, pero I'm really comfortable with myself to the point na there will be times I will be soft. There will be times I will be like those, really masculine. But the reason why I'm like this is because it doesn't matter to me. I am who I am. If you cannot accept me, then it's better if you move on with your life without me. So that's just me personally. But in general, I think it's best then um, we have to try to reduce toxic masculinity as much as possible, because of course not just for people older than us, but of course ang focus natin is the youth, because we don't want to really influence people who are younger than us to be like this, to be negative, to tell them na parang men should always be strong and we never cry and whatnot. Because of that type of negativity is what affects a lot of men nowadays. Na parang we're afraid to express our feelings. We always have to be hard and strong, but deep down inside, it's really hurting us. And all of that is really the major cause of toxic masculinity. So I think it's best to really, no, it's impossible to completely obliterate it, but it's best to really reduce it as much as possible, especially sa youth. We have to be a good influence, and I think another end, this series shows a good message of that.
Thank you, Kian.
Yeah. Could I go next?
Go ahead, Victor. Yeah.
Miguel, yes, exactly what Kian mentioned also. Because back in the days, the gold standard of a man should be like yung maskulado talaga, balbasarado, tapos hindi ka pwede mahina. As soon as makita yan ng mga tao, nako, yan dyan na nagsisimula yung toxic masculinity. But again, it's a new era. We're living in a new time na, hey, it's okay to be soft. We welcome that. It's actually, who wants to be bullied? I hate bullies, If I see a bully, I will bully that bully. I'm that type of person. And, it's respect. It's respect at the end of the day. Tao pa rin yung nasa kabila. And me personally, I remain indifferent kasi. And this industry, the showbiz industry, modeling industry, I've been immersed with the whole community, and observing na parang, after all, we're all human beings. We share the same values, we share the same beliefs, and it's just sad na may snippets pa rin of what used to be the standard of a male figure, and it's good that we are changing our perspectives about this slowly, but it's actually, yes, a huge step already. And this show is also on that side, na showing that, hey, it's okay, and we'll stand up for who you are, for what you believe in, because we're all human beings at the end of the day. We share the same space, we live in the same area, we live in the same planet. So yeah.
Copy. Thank you, Victor.
Ako naman po, Vaughn po. Hello po, Sir Miguel.
Hi, Vaughn.
Growing up po, I've seen a lot. Siguro mga elementary ako, nakikita ko maraming mga classmates kong nabubully because may soft side sila. And I've realized na may soft side din pala talaga yung mga lalaki. It's just that yung culture natin as a Filipino, napalaki tayo na parang kailangan yung lalaki ganito, kailangan yung lalaki makisig, kailangan yung lalaki hindi malambot. Pero I've realized na we're just human beings, diba? Marami tayong mga hindi pa na-discover na personality sa sarili natin. Even yung mga guys, unti-unti nilang na-discover na may soft side din pala sila. It's just that marami ngayon yung natatakot din talaga. Tama yung sinabi ni Kian na parang ang daming natatakot na mga guys ngayon na na-express yung soft side nila because yung culture dito sa Pilipinas is parang na-impose sa atin na kailangan yung lalaki ganito, kailangan yung lalaki para makisig lang. And it hurts me. It hurts me kasi, I mean, it's a matter of respect nga, sabi nga ni Sir Victor. Respeto lang tayo kasi may puso din tayo eh. 'Di ba? Marami din tayong mga pagkukulang, marami din tayong imperfections sa buhay natin. It's just that parang kailangan lang din talaga natin i-accept kung ano yung meron sa isa't isa. Tanggapin natin kung ganun sila, tanggapin natin. Huwag tayong maging toxic, huwag tayong maging huwag natin ipalaganap yung stereotype na lalaki ganito, yung babae ganito dapat. Marami tayong mga yung sinasabi na diversity of personalities, kumbaga. Hindi pa natin na-discover, pero sana dumating yung araw na matanggap ng marami na marami tayong iba't ibang personalities na dapat matanggap at kung sino tayo, yun tayo. Sana matanggap ng marami. Someday, yun nga sinabi ko, someday sana matakal din yun. Yung bakit natatakot yung maraming tao na i-express yung sarili nila because na-impose sila na dapat ganito lang dapat yung personality nila, ganito dapat yung pagkatao nila. So sana mabigyan boses din yung marami, lalong-lalo na even straight guys, 'di ba? Na wag kayong matakot i-express, wag kayong matakot maglambing sa mga tropa niyo to say I love you. Kasi nararamdaman niyo naman yun eh. Kung nararamdaman niyo, ipakita niyo. Kung nararamdaman niyo, sabihin niyo. 'Di ba? Yun lang po.